Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Hilma Daniel here. Welcome to my channel, guys. Welcome to my channel. If you're coming across us for the very first time, please do subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for your continued support. Guys, we need to talk about something that I came across um, a few. Let me get a position where we are fine, where we can talk. Ne? A few months back, ne? Not today. I don't know whether it's a few weeks or months back. I wanted to make a video on it, but I never really got time to make a video on it. But now, today, I feel like talking to you guys. Ne? You must excuse me. Didn't wash my face. I just woke up and I was like, I want to talk to my people, but it's okay. I'll look after myself later. Ne? I was listening to a video. Ne? A video of a whole home wrecker. Ne? That made a comment to say wives are too relaxed and they're boring and they're what is the word? They're too relaxed, they're boring, and they're what is the word? I forgot that thing. I forgot that thing. And I think her saying that she wants to, she's passing on knowledge and education because she's giving a story of how she used to, um be a homewrecker, and one day she walked into this a house before she moved out. She moved in this house. She wants to say that not wants to say that, but let me just give you a little bit of a story if I can remember it perfectly well. So their husband, she just likes marrying people or dating married men. Ne? She doesn't want you for herself. She just wants married men because then you are going to be taking care of her luxury life. You pay the apartment, you buy the food, you what. And then here she just be a married man's piece. When the men come from work, she massage, she what, cook for him, make sure that he goes home early, and now she's talking about how one time she entered that house of a married man, and she's saying now, she looks at the picture, innocent picture of a wife, and she can just tell that woman prays a lot, and life changed from there. Apparently, she doesn't want to date that married man anymore, and in the middle of everything, she said wives are boring, wives are too relaxed, wives are what I don't know why I'm forgetting the other word. No? This full episode is on the Scent Studios podcast. I think the Scent Studio used to be what? It used to be the Tea World. I think it used to be the Tea World, if I'm speaking correctly. Under correction, this is my take on this. A marriage is two people coming together to love one another, not to hate one another. We are not going to war. When we come together and we stand on that altar and we say for better or worse, for we until death do us apart, we are making vows to one another, to love one another, to look after one another, to care for one another, and to be there for one another when the days are dark. Ne? When I'm saying this, I'm saying if I wake up and I'm going through what I'm going through, then my partner needs to be there for me, If my partner wakes up and he's going through what he's going through, then I have to be there for my partner. Ne? We are going on a journey of love, where we are going to build a home, where we are going to, give birth to children that we love very much, and we are going to raise our children in these homes. We are not going to war. We are not going to war. We are not going to gather weapons. We are not going to war. Ne? How I'm looking at this whole thing is that marriages now are made like every time you listen, it's like, oh, marriage is not nice. It's a lot of work, you know, because now we enter marriages and we start behaving the way we want to behave, hating one another. We are not loving one another anymore. We are hating one another. And when we are hating one another, we expect one party to hold the marriage together. And it's normally put on a woman. And it's not fair, you know. It's normally put on a woman to say that, women, pray for your home. And I hear when she's talking, she's like, be prayerful, pray for your home, so that now me as a whole wife, I must be disturbing God. In my life, I have more problems. I have my children that I need to be protected. I have my, a life that needs to be in order. But instead of me waking up to just give God a small prayer, nyana, or to thank him for what he's doing for me in my life, now I must be praying for other women. I must be praying for other women in my husband's life. How many lives do I have? You must pray for your husband. You must pray for your husband. You must pray me in a whole lot of things that are important in my life. I must be praying for other women to leave my husband. I must be praying for my husband not to look at other women. I must be praying. I don't understand what people want to make. I don't know what wives some of these responsibilities that are put on wives' shoulders are not even supposed to be there to begin with. You know, when you are praying so much, you must be a prayer warrior. I entered that house and I can tell she's this the light of God. I'm like, let me end there. Wives must not be, wives are boring, wives are what, wives are what. Well, let me ask you one thing. Let me say one thing here. Ne? When a man is choosing a woman among so many people to do forever with, to do for better, for worse, to grow old together with, these men, they choose, and they choose very wisely. And I want to believe they put everything into consideration, including the sex life, including the behaviors of a person, including the way people carry themselves, including if you are wifey material, including if you are a mother, including if we can take care of each other. I understand that before you marry a woman or before you choose a woman because men are choosers. We don't choose men. Men come to us. As women, we do not have as many options as men have. Men come to us and ask us to date them and ask us to be their girlfriends and ask us to be their wives. We don't walk around asking men to be our boyfriends. Like, hi, can I have your number? Can you be my boyfriend? I like you very much. Men is the other way around, and I want to believe that when a man is choosing, he chose among so many girls, and he chooses the one that he believes that this one is the one. Now the funny part becomes when you are married. Now all of a sudden you are a whole lot of things. You are a terrible person, you are a bad person, you are what you are now everything that is bad and it's not good. To your husband, to his friends, now you are everything that is terrible and nothing good. But when he chose you among people, sometimes we wonder, did you choose a terrible person for yourself really? Can you really, among so many girls, you are going to choose yourself a terrible woman to do forever with, to be the mother of your children? Or are we abusing one another? Are we leading one another to points of nagging? Now, let me tell you what men are doing. Ne? Men are becoming narcissists in marriages. Ne? The person disappears for 2 days. The person is coming the next day morning. And then when you say, nya, 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 then the person says, you don't give me peace. The person have a woman that is cheating with. And when a person have a woman that he's cheating with, all of a sudden, he must come from there and you must not say anything. If you say something about the cheating, you don't give me peace. If you say something about that woman, you don't give me peace. You are nagging. You are not a good person. Ne? And the same woman that is being cheated on, that is being emotionally drained. Because when men have other women like this, they sometimes stay there until late. Well, one thing about a woman, we know. We know when a man have cheated. When we know when a man is cheating. Even if we don't have evidence, we just know that this husband of mine, something is not right. You know when you are not loved. You know when you are dividing love with somebody else. You just know. You know that this attention is not fully on me. Even the treatment at home, it changes. And the funny part about men is that once they have other women, the way they speak to you, they are not those sweet men anymore. They talk to you anyhow. Once you see your men talking to you anyhow, just know there's another woman in the picture. When they start talking to you anyhow, when they start not caring about your emotions, when they start not caring about you, just know there's somebody else in the picture. Now imagine a whole wife is at home, a man is cheating with you, he is busy dividing the funds and attention, he's taking care of you, he's taking care of the bills, he's taking care of everything. Chances are very high in the house he's not even doing all those things. Some do, some don't. Some neglect home completely to look after you. Now a wife is in the house. The man is probably not taking care of bills anymore, or he's not taking care of bills like he used to, because now funds are being divided. This woman even speaks of going on holiday, going for weekends or business trips with somebody else's husband. The wife is left at home. A whole husband is gone. And some of the times, these wives, they know, they can sense that actually my husband, man, something is not right, And worse, she's even talking about how she buys clothes for this wife sometimes. I swear wives are going through a lot. And these men sometimes they are connecting with witches out there. Next thing you are being bought clothes, you come, you wear the clothes. Next thing you are not understanding each other even worse. Now, this whole situation, you are cheated on, you are not appreciated. The man gossips you to another woman, because the way she said, she knows too much about the woman. She knows too much, because when the husband is not understanding each other, then he goes to the side chick to go and tell the side chick that actually she's talking too much, she's nagging. And then the man gets advice from, I swear to God, men are from Satan. Now, a whole wife that is being cheated on, that is being gossiped with the side chick, that is money is being divided, that is having clothes that are being chosen by a whole side chick, that can tell that actually my husband is cheating, man. That wife must be relaxed. She must not be boring. She must be welcoming a whole cheating man with massage. She must pray for her husband while the husband is out gallivanting. Who is a wife? Who is a wife, guys? We are making marriage so terrible. We are making it sound so terrible, like it's such a it's not a nice place to be in. It's like you become a wife, you must now suffer, endure pain. It's like the price you pay for saying yes I do is abuse. Now all of a sudden you must have this man and take abuse. Actually, wives, come here, let me tell you. Be lazy. He's cheating. Be lazy. You have zero business. You have zero business looking for monkey styles for a cheating man. He's cheating. Buy condoms. He's cheating. Buy condoms. Use condoms accordingly. Let him go and have unprotected sex somewhere else. He's cheating, Mos. He does not talk to you nice. Keep quiet. Then you won't nag. If you know you are not leaving a cheating man, if you want to leave, leave. If you are not leaving, you have zero business being prayerful, praying for a cheating man. Oh, my goodness. Why are we suffering? Why should we suffer so much like this? Guys, the suffering is too much. you say yes I do, and then it's like you open room for abuse. You come from your house where you are not being abused, where you are loved correctly. Now you must be abused. Here is a man abusing you. Here are the in-laws. Here is what. Here is where is a wife supposed to get a breather? Here are men's friends. Men's friends, my dear. Instead of telling women to be more relaxed and less boring, I think this message must go to men. Men value marriages. Value marriages. When you go get someone's child from their house, you don't go and get them to come and abuse them. That is the mother of your children in those houses. You are going to grow old. And when you're with a person, you need a person to look after each other and to love one another and to, care for one another, not to fight one another. And most of you men are going to agree with me when I say this. The moment you start dividing attention, you lose respect for your wives. Small conversation, you are rude. Small question, the way you are answering your wife, you are rude because you are coming from somewhere else. Small, you are dividing your attention. The moment you do not understand what a marriage is, don't get married. If you know inside your heart you are not going to be a good husband, it's better you don't get married. It's really, really better you don't get married. Or if you know you can stand a marriage. I keep saying the separation that the Bible speaks about, where people give each other a breather. You can separate for a period of time, even a year or 2 years, where you are on your own, enjoying your single life, and then you can work on a marriage while you separation is there also, rather than you suffocating one another. And then you must go and live with those side chicks to see how then you are going to be with them. And the funny part is that when apparently the husband fell in love with the side chick, and now when the wife wants to divorce, now he wants to go back to the side chick. Now it's for the side chick to say, no, I actually don't want you. I only wanted you when you were with your wife. I cannot stand you. I can't be the one. I just want to be there when somebody is there doing. One thing I like about side chicks is that they're on top of their games. They know their rights. That's one thing that I like about side chicks. They know their rights. They know that, you know what, you are not my responsibility. I'm not going to be dealing with you every day. I just want to occasionally deal with you. Where you come from work, then I massage you once, you service me, you give me money, you give me food, you go to your wife. Go and be your wife's problem. Don't be my problem. And if as wife also, we play reverse psychology on these people and be those side chicks in our homes, I think life is going to be okay. We must not feel pity for these men. Let them take care of bills. Let them pay. If a person is working and he's not taking care of bills, take him for maintenance. Just make him pay, my dear. Relax. Let him be a man. You have zero business. Let him be a man. Let him be a man. And you should see when they go out there, they're doing all the monkey styles. But when they come here, they want you to do all the work. Relax. You are a woman. Let them work. Yes, let them work. Let these men work. They treat other women so well, and then they come home, and now all of a sudden they are just annoyed by anything. Even if it's a fly flying, they're annoyed. And wives must be wives must. I'm not cut from that material. I swear to God, I'm not. I cannot. We cannot be wives that are. I'm going to church every Sunday. I'm bothering God with other women. Please, God, take other women from my husband's. What? How? We have more problems, man. Instead of God, every now and then you are disturbing God. Please, God, help protect me from diseases. Instead of just using a condom and you know you are protected, the solution is there. You are just disturbing God. Dear God, please protect me. Because you know the person is coming from somewhere and you don't know whether they are using protection or not. And then when they come here, you are opening your legs and they don't want to use protection because they feel they own you. What abuse is this? Cut me. Give me 0, guys. I'm not cut from that material. You cheat, me, I'll protect myself. I'll protect myself. I can't. I'll protect myself. I'm not going to gamble with my life. Now you are taking me from my house. I must go back damaged onto a monihon. In your brain, you are not functioning. Financially, you are messed up. What? Guys, we are abusing one another in marriages, eh? We are abusing one another. We are not supposed to be abusing one another. We are supposed to love one another, take care of one another. Now we are being told by side chicks to pray for these men. We are being told by side chicks to stop being lazy. What do you mean, boring? How can I not be boring as a wife if my husband is never home? I'm actually dealing with a whole lot of mental issues. I'm I'm mentally not okay. The person doesn't sleep in the house. He comes the next day morning. This man, they even disappear for days. 3 days, the person is gone. My dear, like the person went for a weekend. And then be a man, married man's peace, pray for him. What nonsense is this? What are we teaching women? We are doing too much, eh? We are doing too much. This education is too much that we are passing on to women, and I'm not in support of it. Be lazy. If he's cheating, be lazy. Let him go. Let him go and stay with. Let the side chick do the work. Even the clothes, don't wash the clothes. Don't wash his clothes. Don't iron for him. Don't cook for him. Don't do anything for a cheating man. Relax. Be in your line. Don't even say, today I want to cook for my husband. Don't cook for him. Don't wash his clothes. Don't do anything. How is he your husband? Relax you. You like work too much. Relax. If he wants his clothes washed, pack those clothes and ask him to take to those girls. He wants unprotected sex, he must go and have it by those girls. He wants his clothes ironed. Let that one that he's busy taking care of, paying bills and taking care of everything, let her be the one to do the work. You relax. Relax. Don't do anything. Relax. Even in bed, don't do anything. Relax. He must work. He's cheating most. Relax. This men of today, these ones, they want to drive us crazy. I'll see you guys in my next video. I am not in support of these statements of cheating men. A whole cheating man, a whole side chick is telling a wife, the guys be, and it's funny how she said they ended up meeting with the wife and she was like, my goodness, I'm nothing compared to that wife. She made sure that she's dressed and she looked good, my dear. The wife is beautiful. But you are in a position to tell a whole beautiful lady to stop being lazy to a cheating husband. The wife apparently ended up leaving, and God knows where the husband is now. But guys, as a wife, let me just be, before I start with an association of bad wives, I don't want to start an association of being a bad wife. Don't do anything. Relax. Just relax. Don't do anything to a cheating man. Your only job is to make sure that you have a condom in the house. That's it. Anything else is not your business. Let another woman do the work. Let them iron. Let them cook for him. Let them wash the clothes. Let them do anything. He must pack his suit and drop it there by the side chick so that she wash. You must relax. Relax. Because these other women are getting the benefits and they're doing nothing. Relax. Your only job is to use a condom. Make sure that you are not being infected. That's your only job. You can't afford to be emotionally drained. And then you cannot afford to be emotionally drained. And then you must be physically impacted, sick, just because you are tolerating nonsense. You can't afford to be disturbing God. Today, tomorrow, the next day, you're disturbing God because of a whole adult who is choosing to be in the streets. Guys, give me 0 there. Just give me 0. I don't operate like that. And if that man gets in trouble, don't get involved. He must get himself out of that trouble. If he gets in trouble of any sort, while he's busy doing things that you told him not to be doing, don't take him out of there. Relax. Because men don't like peace. If men were to listen to their wives, men won't be in most trouble that they be in. And I know most of you men will agree with me. If you are to listen to your wives, you won't be in the problems that you are in. If you were to stop cheating on your wives, you won't be in the mess that you are in today. You will have very happy homes. Because a wife is somebody that you chose among different women. And you looked at their characters. Now all of a sudden, she's just a whole snake. She's just a whole terrible person. Now all of a sudden, she's just a whole, I don't know. Love your wives. Even the Bible says, love your wives. And I'm going to tell you this. No woman submits to nonsense. If you want your wife to be submissive, be a leader. Love your wife. Lead a home. Lead a home correctly. Be a leader. Most of you guys are not being leaders in the homes. You are absent. You just come to sleep and then you go. Your friend spends more time with you and those girls in the streets. You are not present. It's not a wife that needs to stop being boring. A woman that is loved correctly submits naturally, automatically. You don't even need to do a whole lot of work. When you love a woman correctly, she submits. She even glows. She even, a woman that is loved correctly, shame. You don't need to do, just love her. And then the rest will come automatically. That's it from me, Hilma Daniel. I'll see you guys in my next video, please. Bye-bye.